これが全ての邪悪竜の頂点に立つ俺様の真の姿。これはウーシンロンの得意技だったな。今楽にしてやるぞ。もうこの星の運命など考えなくていいようにな。一気にこの星ごと吹き飛ばしてやる。この星もろとも消えてなくなれ。
All right. Oh my goodness. Ladies and gentlemen, yo, what is going on, guys? It's your boy Fun Size, and as you can see, the newest LR that is going to be coming to Dokkan is our boy Omega Shenron. So this is somewhat unexpected. We were expecting maybe a Dokkan Fest baby or something along those lines, right? But we're getting Omega Shenron, which is nice. And unfortunately, I cannot zoom in just to look at the card art and some of the other stats here. But we do have his details, courtesy of Goresh. He did translate them for us. And let's see. LR Omega Shenron. Leader skill, GT bosses category, key +3 and HP attack and defense, 200%. Okay, that's an interesting leader skill. Okay, that's fine. He is a Carnival LR, so he is at 200%. Let's see. So 12 key is Dragon Thunder. Also, did you guys notice the OST? Bro, that OST was kind of nice. I'm not gonna lie. Like they've been killing it with the OSTs lately. But let's see what else we got. So Dragon Thunder raises defense for 1 turn. Okay, causes colossal damage and lowers attack with a high chance of stun. Okay, that's not bad. 18 key, Hellish Dragon Slaying Dance. Okay. Greatly raises defense for 1 turn, so that's 50% buff. That's good. That's good. I can't speak. And causes mega colossal damage, lowers attack and defense, and seals super attack. Ooh, okay, so we got some defense. They're listening. They're listening. Oh, that's good. That's good. Hopefully they continue to listen or listen to more of our critiques and such. But let's take a look at his passive. So from evil energy comes destruction. Entrance animation plays upon character's first attacking turn once only. Okay, so when he first comes out, it just plays. There's no restriction, which is good. That was him eating the Dragon Balls, I would assume, right? Getting his big buff and everything. In the show, anyway. Not necessarily this. So once he gets that, he changes into key spheres. Okay, I don't know why it would be int, but okay, sure. He is AGL. But he changes int key spheres to rainbow for 7 turns. And all enemies attack and defense minus 25%, key +3, and attack and defense 200%. Excellent, okay. Then we have attack plus 20% per attack performed, up to 150%. Ooh, oh my gosh. Okay. So he's gonna be hitting after a little while. He's gonna be doing the things. Okay. Gain an additional key +1 and damage reduction. Here we go. Now we're talking. Okay, so let's wait. Before I get excited though. Damage reduction +5% per GT bosses category ally on the team. I knew it. It was too good to be true. I knew it. Okay, so we've got somewhat of a Kale situation. Or excuse me, it was it Kale? Yeah, it was Kale. It was Kale. Similar problems, I would presume. But other than that, I think just based off of what I've read so far, he could potentially be good. I don't know how good, but I would need to see him in game and look at his defense and all of that before I can really make a judgment. But let's see what we got. What else? So we gain an additional 7% damage reduction per rainbow key sphere obtained. So that's important. That's good. That's good. So he gets defense raise on both of his supers. And then every orb that he gets another 7% damage reduction. And then he gets another 5% on top of that for himself just being on the team, right? So that's 5% damage reduction plus, let's say if you would have got 2 orbs, that's 19% damage reduction. So that's not too bad, plus the defense raise. He's definitely not a slot 1 character, but I think that he could do the things, you know? He could actually potentially survive and or could be a little bit tanky. But his teams, I'm not sure about his teams though, because we don't have a lot of options these days for GT bosses. So unless we get like a baby or another Omega Shenron of some sort, or like Sin Shenron, or another dragon of some sort, just from like GT situation going on, I don't know. I feel like we're gonna have another Kale situation on our hands where we don't have anywhere to run him. Like, he's really good, but the team is not gonna be able to keep up. So we'll see about that. Okay, so let's see. If HP is 50% or below at beginning or character's attack in turn, revive with 70% HP if this character or any other character attacking in the same turn is KO'd. Okay, he's got a revive. That's good. So when on revival skill is activated, all attacks effective against all types and perform an additional super for the rest of the battle. Okay, so he's kind of like Tournament Goku in the way that if you revive, right, you get this buff to things now. So the goal is to potentially revive with him, just so that then he's doing even more damage, and now he's, well, supering a lot more, or at least he gains an additional super, so that's guaranteed, right? So that's not like, oh, it has a chance. No, that's guaranteed. He is going to do an additional, in which case now he's also kind of like God Goku, because God Goku, if you give him X amount of orbs, then he gets his guaranteed additional, and then he has a chance to proc off of those 2 additionals. Or excuse me, I'm getting all mixed up here. He has a chance to proc off of that additional and his initial super anyway, so he could potentially super 3 times in a turn. That same thing applies here. So the active skill is minus energy ball, and minus energy power ball. The conditions can be activated once 3 or more turns have elapsed from the start of battle, and targeted enemy is in the attack or defense down status. Okay, that's weird. I mean, sure. I mean, that doesn't really work with any of the tough stuff in the game, any of the tough fights. Okay. Or once 6 or more turns have elapsed from the start of battle, once only. Okay, the 6 turn thing is not bad. I mean, but it's still kind of, See, the only thing I don't like about some of these active skills or these transformations, like these transforming characters, in which case he's not a transforming character, but this, this still applies to them. I don't like when it takes that many turns. That's kind of like my problem with the latest Goku, the full power Goku that's come out. He takes a little while to get out, just based off of his mechanics. Like it takes some time, right? But whatever, it's fine. This is their form of balancing, I guess. So the effect of this active skill is temporarily greatly raises attack and deals ultimate damage to enemy and lowers attack and defense by 30% for 1 turn and nullifies the enemy's action once. Oh, so he gets a basically an attack nullification. So he just gets rid of an attack. So that's good. That could be very useful. Anything else? Oh, these are his links: Brutal Beatdown, Big Bad Bosses, GT, Fear and Faith, Shadow Dragon, Fierce Battle, and Legendary Power. Not bad links. Not bad. Categories: GT Bosses, Shadow Dragon Saga, Full Power, Inhuman Deeds, Power Absorption, Battle of Fate, Transformation Boost, and Powerful Comeback. Very interesting. Very interesting. Now, if this damage reduction situation here, if this was potentially a little better, I would say then he would be really cooking. Because you already know how this is probably going to go. You're not going to get a whole lot of rainbow orbs. In which case, even if you do, see, the problem is you might need to go full additional on this guy. You might need to. Or dodge. Additional or dodge. One of the two. Because this damage reduction, you're not really going to see too much of it because GT Bosses is not in the greatest spot, but that's just as of right now. If you were to basically come out tonight, this is what I'm talking about. Like, this is the situation and scenario that I'm putting in. If he were to come out right now, tonight, then yeah, he doesn't really have anybody to go with. He doesn't have help. That's what he needs more than anything. Needs a slot 1. He could potentially be a slot 2, and then support, right? Because he's gonna need key. He's giving himself key though. He is, which is good. We like LRs that do that. So, hey, he's not bad, and then he's giving himself key here too. But I need to see him in game before I can make a final judgment and be able to actually look at his defense numbers and all of that before he supers and how consistent he actually is at getting any sort of damage reduction. Because remember, he is getting some right off rip for the most part. You'll be able to get at least 1 key sphere, right, of rainbow. Maybe 2. So we can kind of turn this into an automatic like 20% roughly damage reduction per turn, right? So I don't know. We'll have to see. Honestly, if he can take big hits and be fine, then cool. I won't really have much else to say about him, but he's gonna be doing numbers. I'm sure of it. Like he's gonna be doing numbers, like big numbers. He's gonna attack relentlessly after he revives. So yeah, he doesn't seem bad, but he doesn't seem like he's gonna be super crazy or anything. But I would definitely have to see it, like I said again, in game. So anyway, let me know what you guys think down below. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, don't forget to drop a like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff for me, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.